You're watching CBS 2 News.
They serve and protect us every day. Now some Chicago firefighters are pausing this week to recall their memories of the 9/11 attacks 10 years ago.
And joining us right now are fireman Tim O'Brien and also Tom Ryan to tell us about their experiences and what they plan to do this weekend. And Tom, let's start with you. We understand the two of you went together right after the attacks happened. How did you make that decision to jump in the car and go there?
We sat at home basically watching the TV like caged animals and just couldn't. We understood the impact of what had happened there because we know that New York fights fires the same way we do, and that those towers were loaded with New York firefighters. So we just decided that if they needed our help, whether it was whatever we could do for them, that we'd be out there in support of our brothers out there.
And how did you make that happen? Did you talk to your bosses, and then did they contact the folks in New York City?
No, actually, I was actually on furlough at the time, and so we just made the decision to go, and I believe actually Tim was as well. And we just drove out there, and then several other bands of firefighters followed us out there.
So Tim, 10 years later, how has that experience changed you personally?
Boy, that's a tough question to answer. A couple of different ways. Professionally, you know, you really look a lot more towards the job and the structure of the job, and are we prepared, and what are we doing to make sure if something like that were to happen here, make sure there's a lot more preparedness with our job, you know. Personally, a lot more spiritual, a lot more family oriented, you know, a lot more respect for, like I said, our fallen, you know.
Wow.
Something we've always had, but, you know, I really put forth a great effort to try and make sure that other people remember our fallen.
And Tim, you're going to commemorate the anniversary here in the Chicago area. Tom, you're going to New York.
Yes, I'm leaving Friday to go out there to visit with some old friends and some people, some acquaintances that I made out there. And looking forward to it.
It's a lifelong bond, isn't it?
Absolutely. And when you share an experience such as that, you never forget it, and it draws you together as comrades for life.
And this year will be a little different, obviously, because of the 10th year and the memorial being unveiled in New York City. What are you anticipating?
You know, it's kind of hard to, you know, there's been some rough edges out there, but I think that everybody will come together and understand that this is about those that lost their lives that day, and also about the survivors, the kids who were out there without mothers and fathers, the firefighters, police officers, civilians, everyone that lost their lives that day.
All right.
Tim O'Brien, Tom Ryan, thank you. Chicago firefighters. Thanks.
And there'll be events here in the city as well commemorating the anniversary this weekend that the fire department's doing a big softball game in Humboldt Park.
And visit us on our Facebook page.
Yeah,
Come out to
page.
Humboldt Park. You told us that as you were walking away the last time. Everybody's welcome.
And the memorial stair climb, we've just put it up on your screen there. That's at the Aon building on Saturday, and then the softball game on Sunday. So thanks so much, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.